Desktop spectrophotometer operation video. 1. Power on and calibration. Power on. Press the power button on the back of the instrument to turn it on. The main interface has four functions: measurement, calibration, settings, and data. Calibration. Tap calibration on the main interface to enter the calibration screen. Black calibration. Take out the black cavity and align the sides with the screws toward the test port. Tap Start Calibration to perform the black calibration. White calibration. Take out the white plate and align it with the test port. Tap Start Calibration to perform the white calibration. 2. Measurement. How to measure color values and color differences. Tap Measurement on the main interface to enter the measurement screen. Pull open the damping handle and place the sample on the test port. On the Standard Measures interface, tap the Measurement button at the lower right corner of the screen, or press the measurement key on the instrument to take a measurement. The color value will then be obtained. Tap Sample Measurement. Place the second sample on the test port and take the measurement. The comparison results with the first sample will then be obtained, including the color difference value, color bias direction, and pass/fail judgment. Introduction to Measuring Interface. The first icon on the right side of the instrument is for data savings. The second icon is for camera framing and positioning. The third icon is for viewing the spectral curve. The fourth icon is for measurement settings. Black. This means more black and less white compared to the first sample. The second sample is darker. In terms of color adjustment, you can reduce the black content or increase the white content. Color difference judgment result. When the color difference value exceeds the set tolerance value, it will display failed. When the color difference value is less than the set tolerance, it will display pass. The tolerance value can be increased or decreased according to user requirements. How to measure other parameters, such as whiteness and yellowness. Tap Settings on the main interface, then select Measure Settings and Measure Parameters. By flipping through the pages, you can find the parameter you want to measure. Select it and confirm. Here we demonstrate the measurement of strength. Return to the main interface and tap Measure. In the measurement interface, under Standard Measure, first measure the standard sample. Then tap Sample Measure to measure the test sample and obtain the strength value. 3. Settings. Tap Settings on the main interface, then select Measure Settings. Leda Angle Settings, Main Angle and Metamerism Angle. Both support over 30 light sources and optional 2 or 10 observer angles. Tolerance. The default tolerance is 2.0. When the color difference is less than 2.0, it will display pass. When the color difference is greater than 2.0, it will display fail. If the user has strict color difference requirements, lower the tolerance value. If the user has less strict color difference requirements, raise the tolerance value. Measure Mode Settings. The measuring mode can be set to SCI, SCE, or SCI plus SCE. The UV mode can be set to UV mode or UV for OOCUT. Measure Parameter Settings. More than 30 measurement parameters are available for selection. Color Formula. 5 color difference formulas are available for selection. Calibration time. Options include 4, 8, or 24 hours. Aperture Settings. Options include automatic aperture recognition and custom aperture. Average Measure Settings. When the sample is not uniform enough, you can set the instrument to take multiple measurements and average the results. The maximum number of measurements is 10. Data Saving Settings. You can choose between manual or automatic savings. For Data, tap Data on the main interface. On the Data interface, you can view historically saved measurement data. Select one of the data records. Tap the 3-line icon to access options such as View Sample, Output, Rename, and Delete. How to manually add LAB values. Enter the lab values on this interface and save them. Recall this lab value as the standard sample for color difference measurement. 5. Connecting to a computer. Connect the instrument to the computer. Use the data cable to connect the instrument to the computer's USB port. If the connection is successful, the status bar at the lower right corner of the computer software will display connected. Calibration. Follow the prompts to perform black calibration and white calibration. Measure. Standard sample measurement. Click Measure Standard to measure the color values of the sample. Sample measurement. Place the second sample. Then click Measure Sample to measure the color difference. Export Report. Click File and then Save. Click the print icon. Select Print All Data, then click Export Document to save it as a PDF file. The above is the operation video for the desktop spectrophotometer.